Okay, so we're back out in the garden today, and today we're going to be working on a bit of compost. And we've got plenty of fallen leaves from yesteryear, and I've just mowed a little bit with the push mower, so I've got I've already put some grass clippings into the pile, and I've got a little bit more yet to go. But before I continue, wanted to make a quick little video, and because I have so much writing on this compost, it really I really do need it to cook up well, because I managed to get some bad soil, and I need to replace that with some good compost, some good homemade compost, because apparently you just can't trust what you buy at the garden store anymore. So, because I have so much writing on it, I've decided to sort of amp it up a little bit with some runic work. And I've done a little bind rune showing sort of the 4 things that you need for a compost pile, all held in balance and transformed with heat and life to, bring life from death. We have all these dead, decayed, dying things that soon will become host to a whole bunch of tiny little living things. And then that in turn will nourish more living things, and that in turn will nourish us. So it's a beautiful thing. But you need 4 things for a compost pile. You need carbon, which is your brown material. It's usually called browns, and that's straw. In this case, it's leaves, and it's dead. It's primarily just the carbon remains, and that I've represented with Isa, done in black here. To balance that, you need nitrogen. Which is your green material. Something that, plant material that is much more recently alive. It isn't a dried out husk yet. I've represented that with Fehu. Next up, you need water. I'm not sure how to add water to this pile and hold the phone at the same time, so I'm not going to do it. At least not on camera. And that's Laguz, obviously. And, unless you want a stinky, smelly pile, you need air, which I'm adding by layering this. And then, as time goes on, I think you're supposed to wait 4 days, and then every 2 days, you turn the pile, you flip it, and that adds more air. It brings oxygen, the breath of life, into the pile. Anzus. And then, like magic, it turns into compost. And that compost is going to go into the garden. All right. Well, let's see. Maybe I can do this one-handed. We had a good rainstorm the other day, so my buckets are all nice and full. time to get back to work. That's how we're going to save this part of Midgard.